Hey guys, so E3 is just around the corner. All right, I'm waiting right now for the Witcher press conference to start, and I figured might as well do this video, get it out of the way, and get it out there for you guys to watch. What I typically do, or what I have been doing for like the past, I think 2, 3, maybe even 4 years, is I've been giving you guys my thoughts and my sort of predictions for E3. Not really saying, oh, this is what I think they're going to announce, but this is what I really want to hear. So. For the last 2 or 3 years, I've been like begging, for a sequel to Mirror's Edge, and that finally, got announced last year. There's gonna be some other cool stuff, I'm definitely gonna want to see. All right, so I have like a list here on my computer screen. I'm just gonna read them off to you and give you guys my general thoughts really quick. All right, so obviously. Following the rumors, the first thing I would actually really like to see is an official confirmation from Bethesda that Prey 2 is being revived. All right, if you didn't see my Prey 2 video where I basically discussed recent rumors that just came out within the past week or so, um, go ahead and watch it because there's a lot of cool rumors that kind of surfaced. That basically are saying that the game is in development and that it is indeed alive and it's coming in the third quarter of 2016. I would like to see Bethesda or any of the companies come out and just put out a trailer, like just a trailer just to show us, hey, the game isn't dead, it's coming. So it'd be really cool if they had like a trailer. I don't think gameplay is going to be shown, but I would like to see a trailer for Prey 2. Following that is another game that was announced way back in 2012 but then kind of disappeared out of nowhere, all right? And that is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Patriots. A lot of people are going to remember this game. It had a pretty cool gameplay demo that kind of leaked. The developers just put this out here. It wasn't actual in-game footage. It was more of a target render, but it really showed like some really interesting mechanics of the game. Like realistic, graphics. You're gonna have moral choices. In the demo, they showed a choice that you had to make. You had to throw this guy off the bridge, the civilian who had a bomb strapped to him from terrorists. You had to make the decision to throw him off of the bridge to basically, save everyone else that was stuck on there. And it was a really, really cool gameplay demo, or target render, rather. And I would really like to see, Ubisoft come out on stage. And, that may be the game that they're going to every single year since like 2011, they've been having at the end of their press conference like big game reveals. It was Far Cry 3, it was Watch Dogs, it was Tom Clancy's The Division. So I'd actually like to see them, come out and give us something concrete about Rainbow Six Patriots. Apparently, the game was built up from scratch 3 times, and it's just I guess it's being worked on. I really don't know what the state of it is in, the state of what it's in right now, but I would really like to see something regarding Rainbow Six Patriots. It looks like a really good game. I never played a Rainbow Six game before, so it's gonna be pretty cool. So I would like to see that. And then obviously people have been like wanting this for a long time, but I kind of feel like Sony may come out and actually do it this year. The Last Guardian. All right, this is way back at the beginning of the PlayStation 3 days. It was basically delayed and it didn't come out for a whole. It was basically advertised for a console, and for the entirety of that console generation, it was never confirmed that it was dead. It was still going to be coming out, but it just skipped the whole freaking console generation. So I would really like to see them come out and say, The Last Guardian, it is real. Here's an updated trailer. It's coming out for the PlayStation 4. I think that would be really a really good system, a hot seller. Something really good for Sony to have is The Last Guardian, because that's a game that really intrigued people because of its art style, because of its originality, and just because it was incredible for the time in terms of technology. They can do a lot more with it now, and I'm interested to see how drastically the game has changed from that reveal trailer that we saw. Um, After this has actually been confirmed. The PlayStation 4 and PS Vita bundle. All right, this is gonna be a bundle where they're gonna be bundling the PS4 and the PS Vita. I don't believe there's gonna be any games with it, but Sony did confirm that it was real and that this bundle does exist, and it's going to be apparently coming out July 4th. I believe that's the rumor. for their press conference, though, Sony, I would love to see them come out and hit that $500 price tag. Because imagine you get a PS Vita and a PS4 for $500. That's a great deal. I'd love to see them hit that price tag. They'd be taking a big loss, a $100 loss on the Vita, but the Vita's not selling that well. And in order to broaden the audience, they're going to have a bundle with the PS4, and I would just love to see them hit that $500 price tag. I think that would really just gut it, for Microsoft, because they lowered the price of the Xbox One, and then they have a bigger, $500 Xbox One with the Kinect. What I would really like to see Sony do, or hit that same price tag, but with the Vita installed instead. So we're gonna see what happens there. Regarding all the rumors for this, I mean, it's pretty much all but confirmed. Is the next-gen port or PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5. There's been so many rumors, so many retailers coming out and saying, no, we're definitely going to be selling the game on this date. I mean, I think there's a rumor that the game's going to be coming out next week. So, I mean, there's like, Rockstar has been completely silent. They haven't even issued a statement at all. Take-Two Games came out and said Rockstar is going to be releasing a game this year, which leads us to believe, again, it is going to be a Grand Theft Auto 5 next-gen port. Or maybe, maybe they have some crazy announcement and they do something for, I know Take-Two said that they're working, or they're going to be a Red Dead sequel. There's going to be a Red Dead sequel because of how successful Red Dead Redemption was. And, yeah, I'm just really interested to see, all the rumors. It's pretty much all but confirmed now. So apparently Sony is going to be the one that's going to come out and announce this. Because Rockstar doesn't really do E3, it's not really their thing, but Sony's going to be the one who's going to be announcing the PS4 version of Grand Theft Auto 5. I imagine it would be on Xbox One as well. If it isn't, that is a huge plug for Sony, but I would imagine it would be on Xbox One as well, and definitely the PC, definitely, so hopefully. Now, as I said, I'm waiting for CD Projekt Red's Witcher conference right now to start. But there's another game they're working on that I'm actually really, really excited for. And of course, that is Cyberpunk 2077. I love futuristic, sci-fi and themes and the whole cyberpunk genre of stuff being, in the future and stuff. I just love that art style. I love that direction that games go in. I'm a huge, sci-fi, futuristic kind of, fan of games and movies and stuff like that. So Cyberpunk 2077 intrigues me because not only is it within this theme, but it's supposed to be a true open-world, third-person RPG experience. Now, CDPR is definitely going to be at the Microsoft conference. This has been confirmed. So, and I'm going to be there. So they're either going to show, they're definitely going to show The Witcher. I really am hoping, though, that they are going to show Cyberpunk 2077 or release a new trailer for Cyberpunk. I think that would be really cool. I never did the pen and paper RPG thing that it was before in like I think the 80s or 90s or whatever. I never, even heard of the Cyberpunk brand before the game announcement. But I am really intrigued by the game. I'm intrigued by the atmosphere around it and just the aesthetics that the game is supposed to be offering. So I'm really looking forward to the game. Apparently, it's coming out sometime in 2016. That's the rumor. I guess that's a target window. 2016 is going to be busy because we have Pre-E3, we have Cyberpunk 2070, and we have Mirror's Edge all in 2016. That's going to be a jam-packed year. And all three of those games are I'm going crazy over. So it'd be way too much to digest. But that supposedly is the release window, 2016, maybe 2017, really, for the game. So, but I am really interested to see some actual gameplay. Apparently, that CGI trailer, that pre-rendered trailer that they had for for the game, was actually the target renders for the characters and for the actual the game environment. So it's going to be gorgeous. CDPR always does an excellent job with graphics. I mean, The Witcher is one of the best looking games ever created. So Cyberpunk is going to be just incredible looking with all the new effects and stuff like that. After that is again another one of my favorite games of the past generation. It's getting a sequel, Deus Ex Universe. All right, I loved Human Revolution. It was fantastic. I actually put it in, I think, my number 3 or my number 4 spot for top 5 best games, my top 5 favorite games, sorry, for the last generation. So Deus Ex Universe, I'm just really looking forward to. They released the concept art, and that's all we have. But I'm really hoping that this C3 we're gonna get like a trailer, get some sort of more something more tangible to see the game in action, or to just see what the game is going to be offering. So I'm hoping that they're gonna release some sort of trailer. They always do a great job with their trailers. The guys over at IDOS Montreal, they always do an excellent job with their trailers, and especially Human Revolution, that 5-minute pre-rendered trailer. That was an amazing, epic trailer. And that trailer alone took me over and pre-ordered the game, or made me pre-order the game because of watching that. It was just incredible. So, but I'm really looking forward to Deus Ex Universe. I'm really hoping that they're going to release some sort of trailer. Hopefully for E3, it's going to be pretty cool to see that if they do. Now, obviously, everyone's talking about Homefront: The Revolution, the CGI trailer or stuff that just came out, and apparently it's going to be an open world game, and it's going to be Crytek sort of returning to their open world roots with the first Crysis and Far Cry. So it's going to be really interesting to see the gameplay perspective from this, because Crytek has really changed over the years. From the original Crysis, you had this huge open levels, and through the evolution of Crysis, you could see that the game just progressively got more linear. They tried to bring it back with Crysis 3, but they didn't really do a good job. It was still that linear type of game. For them, their definition of open world, a sandbox shooter was, oh look, see this balcony? You can jump up here, you can go over here, you can go over here. No, that's not what it really is to me. An open world, sort of environment is what the first Crysis had. The sandbox shooter, where the levels were huge. You were on this island, and you could go into the jungle. You could go and swim across the ocean to the other side, and you can just walk along the beach. I mean, the level design in Crysis was humongous, and it looked gorgeous. So I'm really hoping that Homefront: The Revolution really does borrow from that element and try to make it more of a sandbox shooter, rather than, oh look, you can just go over here, you can go over here, and you can go over here. Because that really, I mean, I understand you have multiple paths to get up from places, but sandbox shooter, just I want to be able to explore. I want huge open levels, So we're gonna see how it is. I would really like to see gameplay of the game though, so hopefully at E3. And obviously, this is pretty much confirmed now. EA is definitely going to be showing Mirror's Edge at their press conference. They announced it last year. Everyone was saying, "Oh look, they showed gameplay." Guys, please, that last trailer in 2013, that was a target render. That was not in-game footage. If it was in-game footage, they would have said, "This is in-game footage," but it was in-engine, which basically means it's a target render. All right, so this is going to be really the first time, since EA has now confirmed that they're going to be showing Mirror's Edge at their press conference. They're going to show gameplay. It's pretty much to be expected at this point. They're going to show gameplay, and we're going to see for the first time if the rumors are true. It's supposed to be open world. It's supposed to have an open world persistent online system, and it's supposed to look very similar in terms of the graphical fidelity of what we saw in the target render footage. So I'm just really interested to see how this game is. Obviously, I'm super excited for it. You guys know that, and like I said, I'm going to be picking this game apart. I'm going to do a vlog after, just dedicated to the trailer of the game, and I may even do something similar to what IGN does with their Rewind Theater, and just pick apart certain aspects of the trailer that I noticed, the gameplay trailer, and yeah. So EA, I think it would be good. A game like this is good, and it's good for the industry, especially because it's a game that is It's a game that is built on a completely unique gameplay system. When people ask me all the time, why do you like... What the hell is that noise? There's this noise playing. Oh, it's the press conference. They're playing music. I'm hearing this. So no, I'm gonna mute that. All right, where was I? Yes. When people ask me, okay, what is it about Mirror's Edge that you really like? You know, what makes you go crazy for this game? Like, why this game? Of all games out there, why this game? And I always ask them back this question. I say, because what other game is like Mirror's Edge? And they all stand there in silence. And they're like, and I say, exactly. It's a game that is built on a completely unique gameplay mechanic, and it's completely unique in its core gameplay. Sure, you can pick up a gun and now it's a first-person shooter. We're talking about the original one. There's a rumor that the new one is not even going to have gunplay. But, again, in its core gameplay, it is a completely unique experience. No one has ever done this before. People have done it in 2Ds, you know, in a 2D side-scrolling platformer, but and in third person. But through first-person platforming, it's so hard to pull off, and DICE did it so well. And it's, again, it's a completely unique core gameplay mechanic. And it works, and it looks beautiful while doing so. So what I really want to see, you know, is not, I want to see the gameplay, but we need advancements in this game. We need to have an emotional storyline. The story from the original Mirror's Edge, I'm not ashamed to admit it, it was complete crap. It had potential, but it was not written well. It was uninteresting, and because the gameplay was so excellent and the story was so poor, you were always always aching to get back into the gameplay, and you didn't even give a shit about the cutscenes. So we need a strong emotional narrative here, one that you get attached to characters, one that you understand the risk and the sacrifice of what's going on. I'm going to turn this into a Mirror's Edge vlog if I don't stop, but you guys understand. So we need I want to see gameplay reveal, especially, but I really just need advancements for this game to basically push the game industry in a brand new direction. If this game works and it turns out to be excellent, it's going to encourage other developers to be more diverse and more varied. So games like these are very important to the industry. Very important. So last but not least, I really do want to see Project Morpheus in action. Like, I'd like to see them talk about it more. I'd like to see like an updated prototype model. I'd like to see them, you know, plan what their plans are. I'd like to see a release window. I don't think they're going to give it to us though, but I'd like to see a release window. So yeah, I would like to see Project Morpheus. And that's pretty much all I could think of right now for my E3 thoughts, my pre-E3 thoughts. So you guys already know what the schedule is. Monday's going to be a busy day. Tuesday through Thursday, I'm going to be watching the press conferences. And, of course, I will be updating you guys with vlogs daily. A lot of vlogs. So there's going to be a lot of content coming up. I'm really excited. And I'll catch you guys later. All right, so thank you for watching. I do have another video planned. I did download the Xbox One PC drivers. And I plugged it in, and I started playing a few of my older games. So I may do like a video about my thoughts on how it feels, because the latency on this thing is just, I mean, you would think, all right, it's just the feel of the controller, but no. When the latency on this controller is like noticeably, you know, worse than this. Like, the sensitivity I have turned up to 100. This thing is so fast. This thing, you know, you can actually process, you know, what you're trying to do before. So it actually takes a little bit of getting used to use this. But I did download it on the PC, the driver. So I may do like a test video of me playing this and whatnot. And we'll go on from there, right, guys? So have a great day. I'm going to watch this Witcher press conference. It should be good. I'll see you all for the E3 gameplay footage and any other vlogs I have coming up in between. Have a good day, guys.